Hey, traveler. Paimon.
Oh, Paimon knows that voice!
Over here. To borrow one of the more popular turns of phrase at the moment, this appears to be quite the fated reunion. Running into you two out of the blue like this has really made my day. I certainly wasn't expecting it.
You can say that again. What brings you to Poisson? Wait, Paimon's got it! You must be here for one of your magic shows, right?
Actually, we've run into a bit of trouble on the home front, so Father arranged for us to stay in Poisson for the time being.
Oh, are Lynette and Fremine here too?
Yep, along with most of the other members of the House of the
So you're saying nearly the entire organization has moved to Poisson?
Since the two of you are so curious, perhaps I can fill in the gaps.
You scared Paimon half to death!
Father, you're here.
You know... on second thought, maybe we...
No need to be nervous. I could sense your genuine concern from your conversation just now. Of course, I can also understand your confusion. Sending so many Fatui here to Poisson, it's only natural that some might suspect an ulterior motive to be involved. I understand. I'm well aware you've had your fair share of confrontations with the Fatui in the past, and I can't exactly guarantee that we'll remain on good terms in the future. As for right now, however, I would say we have little reason to be at odds, wouldn't you agree? The House of the Hearth could stand to be more open with those who have worked so closely with us in the past. As for the issue at hand, well, it hardly relates to any ulterior motive. To be frank, it all stems from a certain rumor circulating around the House of the Hearth. It's an internal matter.
What?
A rumor that a certain phantom child is hiding away in the House of the Hearth.
A phantom child?
A spirit that should have long ceased to exist is lurking in the shadows of the House of the Hearth. So I decided to bring the children to Poisson before continuing to investigate the situation. I expect I should be able to track down the spirit fairly quickly. After that, it's just a matter of resolving the situation, if you will. It shouldn't be much trouble at all. If you're curious, or if you still have some concerns, it might be advisable to stick around for a few days. I'm sure the children would be exceedingly pleased to welcome some visitors. Lenny, I'll leave you to entertain our guests. I have some matters to attend to.
Of course, Father. It has long been a dream of mine. You're quite well known in the organization. If you're willing, why don't you...
Alright. We don't have anything else to do right now.
Of course. During our stay in Poisson, we've been helping out the locals with some fishing. We bring in quite the Let's go.
Skyward! Scatter!
We rented this house from one of the locals to use as a temporary base. I'll come back later and tidy up a bit.
Awesome! Thanks!
Well, when I happened to run into you two earlier, I was actually in the middle of With this many people staying in Poisson, we have to bring in outside supplies every now and then. I should probably make sure the rest of these provisions get delivered.
Okay, well, there are all sorts of rumors about your organization floating around out there. Paimon's not sure if she could even take a wild guess as to it. But now that we finally have the chance to see it...
Well, you're more than welcome to...
Linny! You're finally here! The supplies.
Brought them with me? Hello? Something caught your eye?
It's the Traveler and Paimon!
No way! Come here, everyone! Hurry! The Traveler and Paimon are here!
One at a time, please. Don't crowd around them.
Oh, it's all right! Of course!
Father told us about how you helped Linny. According to her, you're a trustworthy friend. And as far as she's concerned, that's pretty much the highest compliment we've ever heard her give. As you can—
I heard the Traveler is so... I heard Paimon eats so much that she can clean out the... Wait a second! That's the rumor you heard about Paimon? Oh, wait. When guests visit... Oh, we don't need something like... Come on! We insist! I can give you some of my new potions. Just pick your... Huh? Or maybe Shaplo can teach you guys about...
Ah, now that's not a bad idea. I know you usually prefer to fight head-on, but it never hurts to— I was poisoned not too long ago, and I'm still dealing with the after effects.
Wait, But those are the best things we can get. Ooh, how about this? Tell me the name of someone you really...
All right, Fold, Selwar. I think that's an... You don't need a physical gift to make our guests happy. In fact, pestering them with suggestion after suggestion might...
Really? Awesome! It's been so long since we've had guests to play. Yeah, especially if it's poison or something.
Well, we'll...
All right, see you later.
Bye! Lenny, about all that...
Scared you, did it? When Foltz was really young, he strangled all of his family pets, just out of curiosity. Elwar has an unnatural obsession with potions. Father has forbidden her from trying all the different concoctions she comes up with, but she still tries. Chaplot is around my age. While I'm mainly responsible for collecting intelligence, he handles I know you two probably aren't used to that kind of talk, but I can promise you they only had the best of intentions. Things like stealth tactics and
Yeah!
Filial, supplies are here.
Thanks. And
Allow me to introduce...
Oh, you're the famous... It's nice to meet you. I heard...
Of course! We're making...
oh,
You must be pretty familiar with Fontaine by now, then.
Oh, this is the...
It seems like it's going to be fantastic.
oh, and there's the Blind Maiden. After this mission is over,
Oh, maybe I should dye my hair.
Is it just Paimon, or do these two seem much...
I heard that.
Oh!
I'm guessing you're referring to Foltz.
I bet those crazies are practically foaming at the mouth right now. I'm sure.
That's enough, Filial.
Don't talk about family member.
Guess this is goodbye then. If you ever have some time...
Well, that's it for this...
Well, they didn't seem too happy with each other. Seems like there could be something. You're right. Oh, Linny's getting...
Yeah! Skyward!
So, what do you... Well, Father is always encouraging us to be strong. Well, I should probably get cooking.
Of course!
Then let's head out and... Fremine? What are you...
Fremine! Nice to...
We were just going to make some food. Why don't you come along? Were you looking for something?
It's
Yeah, we've got some...
some food and...
No problem. Give me a second here. Food, water... Wait a minute. What do you need all of those for? You're not on any missions as far as... Fremine, you remember what I told you? You're not like... Tell me what's going...
Maybe it'll be...
This is...
Just...
Yeah! Scatter! Yeah! Scatter! Yeah! Skyward! Scatter! Yeah!
You're back! Oh,
Hello, my name's Linny.
hi, Linny. I'm also a child of the House of the Heart. Just like you. You can call me Clairvy.
Clairvy?
It's nice to meet you. Does that name ring any bells?
No, not at all. That's not a name we... She must be the phantom child Father's been searching for.
No, I haven't told anyone.
For how long?
About...
So ever since we got to Poisson...
I know what I'm...
Really? Because from where I'm standing, it looks like you're hiding the very person Father has been... You know the rules of the house, Fremine.
I've thought it through. Linny, don't you remember last year? Sheplo nearly died after getting poisoned during that one mission. That night, while I was sleeping, I heard a voice telling me to go save him. That feeling of being haunted,
So what you're saying is...
Unless there are... If Clairvy were our enemy, it wouldn't matter whether she was a spirit or an actual child. But she's been living with us. Help. I couldn't just hand her over to be dealt with.
So what's your plan then? You can't keep...
I haven't thought that far yet.
Come with me.
Those two sure care a lot about each other. Well, they got a funny way of showing it. From where Paimon was floating, it sure seemed like they were about to bite each other's heads off. No way! They have a really deep bond. I could tell right away, because I also have a friend like that. I just don't know how long that kind of bond can last. Darkness in the house runs deeper than you can imagine. No one can get out alive.
I'm sorry, Linny. I really didn't...
Oh, really? You didn't mean to? 'Cause...
Huh?
You know, When we were younger, you didn't call me. We grew up together, the three of us. We were all orphaned. Later on, when you started calling me Linny, I wasn't actually surprised. After all, Lynette...
Linny,
The darkest and most difficult moments of my life happened before you and I had ever met. I'm sure that's true for you as well. You and Lynette are the most important people in my...
Oh, looks like things are getting kind of heated between Linny and... Oh, it's raining.
Skyward!
Boats away.
Scatter!
Hey, you two! Oh, wait a minute, friend. Well, we're all friends here, right?
It's just a small family dispute. It's not something our guests should trouble themselves with.
What are you getting at?
When guests are around, families are often on their best behavior. And I... just... Thank you. I was...
me too.
Well, back to the matter at hand then. If we don't plan on handing Clairvy over to Father, then that means finding out where she came from and what she's doing here. Then we can send her on her
I've tried that.
And?
And... nothing. She even came with us all the way to Poisson.
I don't know much about...
Let's see here. Paimon remembered... Oh, it's just that Paimon doesn't really remember where she heard that.
Well, sounds like it's worth a shot.
What is it?
I need you to promise me that this will stay between the two of us.
Of course.
All right. Then let's seal the promise just like when we were kids. Fist bump on 3. Ready? 1, 2...
I swear.
Whoa!
Lynette!
But what a surprise! What brings you here, dear sister? And, when exactly did you get here?
You're an idiot, brother. And you too, Fremine. You 3, Traveler. And you 4, Paimon.
Wait, what did we do?
I've seen Clairvy around the House of the Hearth before. I hadn't seen her in Poisson, so I figured she must not have come with us. But it turns out, you were just hiding her. I heard you talking about your plan. Rather than steering clear of the situation, I'd rather fully join in. If you don't agree, I'll have no choice but to report everything back to Father. Simple as that.
You're not giving us much... Well, I guess we're all in this together then. There's no time to lose.
I'm full. Thank you for bringing me this food, you guys. She said she's full, but the food doesn't look like it's even been touched.
That's right. Based still, when she's presented with food, she'll...
Does she know that she has already passed away?
I've tried to ask her, but she didn't answer.
Clairvy, if you've got some time...
Sure. Oh, another new friend. Hi, I'm Clairvy.
Hello.
Clairvy, how did you...
Huh? Isn't it the same for everybody? The knave brings you here and then you can't leave.
It's just that... your nick...
The roster? Oh, the people in charge. They're not as nice as they look. They say that in this house, some people are family and other people are just... Wait, does that...
Is there anyone that can vouch for you?
Perry. She's my best friend. She's the only one I trust in this place.
Have either of you heard of that?
No.
Me neither.
Clairvy. But it seems like she's telling the truth. Maybe we should...
A wish?
It can be anything you want. Just imagine. It's your birthday, you're blowing out the candles.
To go outside, where the sun can find me. That's it? Well, that sounds easy enough. The darkness in the house runs deeper than you can imagine. No one can get out alive.
Okay, time to divide and conquer. I'll try and find a way to use basic illusory magic. Lynette, try and find the list of execute. Fremine, you stay in Poisson. We can't be the only ones who've had run-ins with Clairvy. I need you to collect in-
Understood.
I'll try my best.
What about us?
I really appreciate your willingness to help, but this is- let me think. Since Father considers you to be guests, maybe
Ah, Paimon gets it.
I'll give you a magic bird. If Father suspects something, all you need to do is Of course, that's only as a last resort. If Father doesn't seem- if the worst-case scenario happens and we're discovered, just tell Father everything. We're not going to let our guest- you too. Okay. I really hope this goes well.
In this era of fair wind, yeah! Skyward! Scatter! Yeah! Skyward! Scatter!
It's the knave. And... child! Hey! Aren't you supposed to be in...
Oh, it's you two. I was unconscious for quite a while after the fight in the Primordial. I couldn't have that now, could I? Not when I've still got unfinished...
What sort of unfinished business?
It has to do with Skirk, my master. I really want... I still have so many questions for her. Without any other leads, all I could do was ask the
Oh, okay.
Unfortunately, no. While the House of the Hearth is adept at collecting all manner of intelligence, certain existences can still manage to escape our purview.
Basically, unless Master feels there's a need to meet with me. But that problem has an easy fix.
Paimon thinks you should...
The worst of it's all thanks to that one kid from the House of the Hearth. Elwar, I think her name was. She gave me a bunch of random potions to... And that's good, because it looks like I really do have to head back this time. The old man's been putting the pressure on me.
Project Stuja?
Yeah, that's the one. I heard Regrador's involved too. I'm not... Helping Linny and the others brush up on their fighting skills would be far more interesting.
And what a sweet little daydream that is. But I also have a role to play in all this. I'll be leaving Fontaine shortly as well. Besides, considering how little they see fit to step outside the homeland, being called on to return to Snezhnaya by such illustrious dignitaries, what a great honor. Wouldn't you agree?
One I could do without.
Is it just Paimon? Or does it kind of seem like they're...
So, dear guests of the House of the Hearth, to what do I owe the visit? Is that so? Introductions have already been made, have they not?
Oh, well, you see? There's only so much you can learn about someone.
Huh, good question.
The fact that you have to ask tells me our intelligence work has been quite successful. Telling you the answer to that question would only serve to undermine that success. And we can't have that, now can we?
Spoken like a true diplomat. That was some
Well, if there's nothing else, I think I'll take my leave. I still have a small matter to resolve at home.
Wait, don't go!
I've met some of the members of your organization, and they all seem... Which, by the way, if you ever betray them...
And why would I betray them?
Well, you've already betrayed the House of the Hearth once, haven't you? Okay, I admit. That's just what the...
Wait,
Never mind what I've done. I'm more curious as to what the mighty rooster had to say. Care to enlighten me?
Ah, well, nothing much. Just some stuff about you taking out many other members of the House of the Hearth.
I see.
Oh, based on your...
Hardly. I don't appreciate his particular turns of phrase. But I suppose he didn't say anything untrue, although it would be more accurate to say that there is a certain level of prejudice involved. But I don't intend to clear that up just yet. Prejudice has a funny way of concealing the real truth behind certain things, an attribute that I find to be quite advantageous. Call yourself a Fontanian, for example, and people will assume all sorts of things, when the real truth is that this is simply the land where I was raised.
huh? You're not actually from Fontaine? But then why did you try to...
I was trying to protect the children born in Fontaine. Claiming that I myself was a Fontanian simply made it easier to operate. People would hardly suspect a fellow Fontanian of having any ulterior motives. Who wouldn't want to save their homeland, after all? The primordial sea wouldn't have any effect on me, but it would have caused great harm to the House of the Hearth. Well, you wanted extra information, didn't you? There you go. I hope that satisfied your curiosity.
So, you stayed in Fontaine for the kids. I guess I was wrong to believe you'd betray them. Apologies. Looks like...
Good. Like I said, I like it when others have misconceptions of me.
Actually, while I was recuperating, I heard that members always resolve disputes and arguments with a friendly spar, and the loser has to back down.
Well, that's only a recent development. In the past, such spars weren't nearly so... friendly. The losing party would lose everything, including their life.
They were that high stakes?
Well, the current atmosphere's not half bad. I'm a bit jealous at...
Having a lot of family around means dealing with a considerable amount of bickering and scheming. Once Tonya and Tusser enter their rebellious phase, I'm sure you'll understand. Just imagine. Tusser becomes obsessed with plucking out strands from the rooster's mustache, or Tonya decides to dye her hair 42 different colors.
Okay. Well, would you look at the Traveler, Paimon? I'm not sure where our paths will cross next.
Again, maybe this is a conversation we can have when you look less like you're gonna keel over.
All right. Well...
No thanks necessary. You also played a part in obtaining the Gnosis. I would say we can call ourselves even.
I like the sound of that.
We should probably get going too.
Oh? You want me to leave so soon?
Oh,
I'm rather enjoying the evening breeze. If you don't mind, I think I'll stick around for a bit. I have some things to think about. Apologies for not attending to you like a proper host. Please forgive this slight. I do hope you'll have a pleasant stay.
we managed to keep her distracted until nightfall. Good thing Child was there to keep the conversation going. You don't think she suspected anything, do you? Oh, wonder.
Oh? You decided to stay a little longer? Let's take in the ocean view together, then.
On this fine day, the view from the heavens must be magnificent. Skyward! Yeah! Scatter!
Lenny, how did everything go?
Well, long story short, everything was fine at first. She followed me up to the... But as I led her out of the shadows and into the sunlight, she vanished. I turned around and there she was, standing at the edge of the shadows, silently watching.
Huh. Maybe she's afraid of sunlight, or... Well, we could always... Oh, true.
I've pretty much tried it all already. Nothing worked. How did...
Good. I've got.
Really? Oh, that's a lot of pages. Oh, it's gonna take forever to
We
get...
can each take a section. Here.
La Pouillade. Oh, yikes. That our rare guy?
Ah, I've met him before. The scar is from an injury he received.
Did he say...
Well, I asked if there was someone he was interested in. It was only later that I learned he really did have someone he liked. He risked everything to escape so he could be with her, but
Wait, so that...
it may seem cruel, but its betrayal is not to be taken lightly. We know too many secrets to come and go as we Her name's not here, huh? Well, let's shift our attention then. Fremine, were you able to find any... Fremine...
I managed to talk to quite a few people.
Strange.
Yeah, I mean, I know there have been...
Oh, those are two of the people that we met while delivering supplies. Paimon!
That's to be expected, actually. Father brought us all here, shared her knowledge with us. As members of the House of the Hearth, we're also considered part of the Fatui. Certain members get older and realize they want something else for themselves. People like Chaplot and Foltz are loyal to Father and her vision. They're proud to be part of the...
These kinds of conflicts have always.
Well, that's true. But it just feels like things have gotten worse. I can't say for sure.
You think she's been in...
No, not exactly. She's told me about it before. Experiments being run on children.
And they just believed all that?
Clairvy's words probably gave them the excuse they were looking for.
This is all because of...
Whoa. What's this project's do?
Sorry, but I'm not sure if the... I only know what Father has told us, which is that it's something the Rooster and... Because the House of the Hearth was so successful in obtaining the note...
Wait, but isn't...
Key role is just another way of saying Father thinks so too, but she's in no position to refuse. Their plan... It's just that... we'll lose a lot of members in the process. Participating in the plan... it's an honor in name only. What...
Okay, super complicated top secret Fatui business aside, what does all of this have to do with the conflicts you were talking...
External pressure has a way of exacerbating internal strife. You can't overlook the power of fear either. People are afraid of dying. And that... I thought resolving the Clairvy situation would make everything go back to... But it looks like things are more complicated than I thought.
We can only focus on one situation at a time.
You're right. Even if we confront Filial and the others, well, it's getting late. Lynette, you stick with me this time. Fremine, keep a close eye on Filial and the others. Good work today, everyone. Have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow.
It's even scary when she smiles. If she were to actually get angry... Ooh, you have to protect Paimon if that happens, okay, Traveler? Oh, well, in that case, we should just plan on... Look! Look over there! Quick! Let's catch up with her before anyone sees...
Got her! Yeah! Skyward!
Over there!
Ah, what trinkets have we here? Present them for one's perusal. Skyward! Scatter! Yeah! Skyward!
Oh, where is she going? Oh, if someone sees her, we're toast!
Yeah! Scatter!
Oh, look! She stopped! Clairvy! Shh! I opened the window while no one was looking. Look how pretty the outside is. If only I could have more than this. You probably think I'm being silly, huh? All this hopeless resisting. It's better to dream of what I could have than try to make it a reality, right? Please, help us get on the same page. Sure. Although, everyone in this family is nothing more than a tool. Something to be used and exploited. We're all expendable. Including me. As long as you're useful, you get to stick around. Lose your value. You're handed over to the doctor, experimented on, and given a fate worse than death. I've seen... You're saying the knave did all that? It's just... that doesn't seem like something she would do. She's scared. I knew you wouldn't believe me. Everyone thinks she's a good person. They all think of her like a real mother. Mother? But she doesn't deserve that title. She's disgraced it and tarnished it. And if I had things my way, I'd never see her again. If only Perry were here, she'd understand. Perry? Also, it almost feels like she's not really here with us. Well, in any case, she looks so young. It's getting windy. I should close the window. Ooh, look at the moon. Isn't it pretty? Hey, wanna hear a secret? I heard that if you look up, Perry and I promised each other that once we're older, we're gonna go see it together. But I can't find her. I'm worried she's also been... No, that wouldn't happen to her. She's special. Mother likes her a lot. I should really go talk to Mother. But we just fought. She doesn't want to see me. And I'm too scared to face her. What should I do? I'm on really well. Let's head back.
All right, looks like we're all here.
Oh? What is it?
What makes you ask that?
Well, we met the doctor back in Sumeru.
It's possible that Father and the Doctor have had... We're not really on the same side, so there's not a... I did hear, though, that when Father first became a... Father rejected most of his proposals, except...
Secret experiment? Could,
I don't think so.
I don't know any details about the experiment itself, but I do know it's an entirely independent... The details of the experiment are confidential, but complete records are kept on all participants. That doesn't... I know you don't agree with some of the Fatui's methods, and I'm not asking you to.
Alright, that's good. Clairvy seems to think the knave and the doctor work together to do... It's just that... It doesn't seem like the easiest thing to do would be just ask the knave directly, but...
Father didn't come back last night. She's probably... Lynette, you're with me. Fremine? All right.
Skyward! Scatter! Skyward! Yeah! Skyward! Perhaps one should invent some form of curio discernment mechanism.